Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Elaine. I'm known as what? LBE. Y'all, I was trying to record before I went to choir rehearsal. It didn't work out right. So I said, you know what? We'll just put them up when we get back. So anyway, I've been busy. I want to show you guys the finished product. I was going to do it on the short, but I was like, you know what? I'm about to make a video of some other stuff anyway. So just go ahead and just incorporate them in the video. So you guys have already seen the previous boxes with the Bath and Body Works and the slippers. Just to refresh your memory, I'll show you one of the ideas that I came up with the slippers and the Bath and Body Works and all that shebang. Okay, that's what those look like. I left you guys kind of in the midst of the PJ sets with the fuzzy socks. Well, I'm gonna show you guys what I decided to go with. I looked in my new Bath and Body Works stash and realized that I did buy some single lotions. Shout out to Baskets and More and Never the Million and Felicia and everybody else to buy the singles. Yeah, I'm on that road right now. Okay, for $3 I'm on that road. Okay, let me go and get them singles. So anyway, what I did was the Bath and Body Works that I got these little ribbons from already came with the little pre-made bows with the string, and baby, all I had to do was tie it around that good old lid to that lotion, and it was in there. I did add a rose versus like a Christmas tree or anything like that, because honestly, I mean, some of these PJ pants have Christmas trees on it and some of them don't. So if I can sell the ones like this one with the panda and the Christmas trees and still have like the other two, it's like a plaid looking color left over, I can still flip that into Valentine's Day if I need to. So I didn't really do like a full-on Christmas theme on these. I kind of kept it simple, but these have the PJ pants that I had left over from last year, a pair of fuzzy socks, and then the Bath and Body Works lotion in there, and then I tied it off with a little cute red bow going around the sides. So that's what I decided to do with it. Appreciate for everybody who reached out and was like, LBE, add some hot cocoa, candy canes, and things like that. With these particular ones, I really didn't want to put food in them, so I had to figure out another route. But I appreciate all the ideas you guys were throwing at me. That was awesome. The next one I'm going to show you guys are these, what are they called? What's his face? Fuzzy Baba slipper socks. I got these from Dollar Tree about 2 years ago. And I used a few, but we still got some straggling along. So I do have this one plaid, buffalo plaid. I already got plans for that, so I just got to put it into action. But I did go ahead and do the leopard print ones. And so I reached into my sock collection, because it's time to roll them socks again. So I reached into my sock collection and I pulled out anything that was color coordinated as close as it possibly could. And that was these Hershey Samoa socks. Yeah, okay. Put them out. So I ended up matching it up with this, with these slippers. And then on the back side, you have the hair accessories on yellow dot that I got for a penny. In the front, I put a pack of Hershey's. I picked these up today because I did not have the Hershey candies. So I picked up the Hershey's today. And they don't expire to 2026, so I'm good on that. And then since I had a little gap up here when you close it up where the slippers kind of stop at, I decided to put the bow in the front to kind of take away from that space that's empty up there. And y'all know I like to wrap my ribbon around the edge of it anyway, so that made it, you know, come out perfectly to cover up that space at the box of the top of the box. And then the last thing I added was one of these wristlet little wallets. I got these from Pop Shelf when I got the purses and the larger wallets. This is what they look like, these little wristlet wallets. So I was like, honey, that's color coordinated at some point. So they get the fuzzy socks, they get a little wristlet, they get candy, they get, I mean not fuzzy socks, the slippers, and then they get the some more socks, the Hershey candies to match, a whole headband and clip set, and then the wristlet. So I felt like that was a cute little idea to kind of like move these slippers out, because I don't have no PJs or nothing like that to go with them, and it's slim picking of what I have to go with it. And I'm not trying to be out buying, constantly buying, unless I just need to. Okay, so the only thing I was technically missing from this whole set was the Hershey's, and I picked those up today. Another concept that I had to pick up some candy for was the Spongebob. Listen, some of the sales that y'all are having like Family Dollar and Walmart, we've already had those. So a lot of this stuff that y'all are finding, I can't find no more. And plus they have closed every Family Dollar here except for two that's local to me, and then there's one that I stumbled across and got my PJ pants from. For that one was from it's a Family Dollar out past my church. So technically like 25, maybe 35 minutes away from me. So I was already out in the area. So I was like, let me just drive a little extra few minutes or whatever and try to stop at that one and see what they got. And lo and behold, I found the PJ pants, the men's lounge pants. So that worked out in my favor for that. But locally here, they've closed every last one of them except for two. And the two we got are janky. But anyway, I did find a pair of the Spongebob slipper slides or whatever, as y'all can see. And what I did was, while I was getting the Hershey's today, and I already had my Spongebob socks because I've been having these slides for a minute trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them because I ain't got a lot of Spongebob stuff. So I knew I had a pair of socks to go with them, and I was like, that's the only thing that's been sitting in this box for the longest. And I was like, well, I'm getting some Hershey's. Let me see if they got like some Spongebob candy or something. So I found the Krabby Patties. These are regular Krabby Patties. And then I found the sour ones. And since they came in a bag, I decided just to disperse them around the top. And then I remember that I had picked up a pair of SpongeBob playing cards. So I just stuck them down in there. Honey made this a little SpongeBob pack. Now I wish I would have had more SpongeBobs and more other characters in these slides. Because, baby, listen. I'm super hype about this little box right here, and I'm mad it's only one I'm gonna have that's so bright and yellow, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next gift ideas. All right, y'all, so we are back with the next gift idea. I just stacked them a little farther away so y'all can see what's going on. So the next thing that came to my mind was to look into my two boxes that I have over there by the steps. I know one had like all my winter blankets. Listen, I couldn't find a whole lot, but what I did find, I did confiscate. So I looked into the first one, and it had a few of my Squishmallow blankets. I have two Squishmallow blankets left over. So I'm gonna definitely make sure I match those up with a Squishmallow. My Squishmallows are not ready to go as of right now. I need to clear this room out some more before I start packaging up my Squishmallows. For those y'all new to my channel, I sell the Squishmallows by themselves. I just resell them. And they like it when I take it to the event. They already pre-wrapped. And technically, well, I don't say pre-wrap, but I put them in like self-seal bags. That way, you know, if anybody pick it up, touch it, whatever, drop it on the floor, it ain't gonna get dirty. And then two, sometimes I like to wrap, you know, a little bit of ribbon around to make them into a gift. So all people gotta do is basically just set it under the Christmas tree, or, you know, give it to the kid or adult or whoever that wants a Squishmallow. And then some people just buy them for themselves. So I have resold Squishmallows for the past 2 to 3 years, and they've been selling pretty good, so I just keep the train rolling. But I do have a way more than I normally have, and like I said, it's not time to bring them up here because I got too much going on to be bringing them out. So I'm gonna hold off on the Squishmallow blankets. But what I also had in there were some tablet pillows. I don't know if you guys saw those. They were part of the Brown Dot. Some were part of Brown, I think all of them was Brown Dot at Dollar General. Well, anyway, I have two of the cowgirl themed cowgirl themed tablet pillows. And what a tablet pillow is, there's a little piece right here in the front that's got like a little I don't want to say bar, or kind of plastic bar. And so when you set it down like on the couch or the bed or whatever, on your lap, you can put your, it's got a little cuff right there, you can put your tablet in there, and then the child can play on their tablet, do whatever they need to do on the tablet, and be hands-free. So that's the cool thing about these. And I snatched up every one I saw. I don't care if it's boy, girl, whatever, I grabbed them because I was like, that is so cool to have. So what I did was I turned them into gifts. For these two, I had two pair of slippers, kind of in the, they was named after the cowgirl line at Dollar General. Basically, this whole basket is a Dollar General basket from 90% to pennies. Okay, literally everything in here came from Dollar General. So I had put pink fuzzy socks in the front. They were a penny. I put one of these little cute little multicolored pins. That was a penny. I put two hair clips, a pink and a purple. Those were a penny. The shoes were 80 cents, and the pillow was 90% off as well, and I want to say it was $1. I gotta go back and look at my thing, but I want to say it was really $10, so I paid $1 for it, or I might have paid $1.20. Anyway, somewhere in between $1 and $2 is what I paid for the tablet pillow. So I basically just put a little shred in the cuff part and then just added all my items in there, set it down, put some fish line around it to tie it together so it wouldn't move, slid it in the bag, and they fit into an 18 by 30 size bag. As you can see, the shoes at the back right up top, and then I just added me a just a simple pink bow onto this. So I got the little disco cowgirl shoes. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. In this one, I was only found like 2 pair of these slippers, which was crazy because, you know, everybody was saying it was so many out there. Well, not here. Or I just got to it at the last minute. But I also found the little sunflower ones, and these were also part of that cowgirl collection. And this is basically the same thing, just a different design in the shoes and a different size. So got those 2, and luckily for me I got 3 of each. So this one was a little challenge because I really don't have a lot of like actual slippers or whatever. I do have the little, like y'all saw the boots that I put together and stuff like that, but you know, it's kind of iffy. So anyway, this is like a multicolored unicorn style. I call it unicorn because they, you know, unicorn is like multicolors and stuff like that. So this is another tablet pillow. What I did with this one, I did put a piece of cardboard in the back, and I probably should have covered that up, but listen here, it is what it is. I needed something to like balance it, and then also to raise my bow up some so you can see the items that's in it. So I stuck that piece of cardboard in there, and then it has a cosmetic bag, a solid pink cosmetic bag in the middle, a pair of those big huge long fuzzy socks that everybody likes to wear in the wintertime, 2 purple butterfly looking hair clips. It has that orange bath bomb I told y'all about. I couldn't figure out what I was gonna do with it. Indeed. And then it has some of those coral scrunchies up there, and then it has one of the very, very large keychain multicolor pins. You know how you click it to different colors. Has one of those in there that's like rainbow colored, same as the tablet pillow, and then another scrunchie set, unicorn scrunchie set in the front. So I think it still came out really, really cute, even though I didn't have like some shoes or something like that. But I like how it flowed together. And again, I lined the insert part down here with some shred just to make it look, you know, festive. And then I put the multicolored bow on there since everything over here is multicolored. So that's what I did with those. Let me put that over here. All right, now we're moving on to the boys. So I told y'all I had some Space Jam socks and Space Jam toothbrushes. Well, that's about all I had, Space Jam. Okay, so I had to get creative. Well, luckily for me, I grabbed 3 boy tablet pillows as well. So 2 of them are the same. Let me find them. There we go, there we go. 2 of them are the same. So you got these 2 like camouflage tablet pillows, and then what I did was I needed one like big thing in here, so I went to my Dollar Tree tumbler cups, and I realized or remembered that I had some orange ones. Y'all saw me use some purple ones and the blue ones with the sock boot, I mean the high shoe boots or whatever. And so I pulled out some orange ones for this because I was like, that's about all I got. Boy stuff is slim picking, okay, and I'm not finna go out searching. Okay, we're gonna make it do what it do. So I pulled out, of course, got my Space Jam socks with Bugs Bunny on it. And then I have my tumbler cup. I taped the straw to the cup. I got my Space Jam toothpaste right there. And then I have a sport themed little mini lunch bag. They can do whatever they want to do with this insulated bag, okay? As long as it's got some basketballs on it. Now it's got basketball, baseball, soccer, football, and then little flags that say go team and then stars all over it. But as long as it got the basketballs and they visible and it's blue, okay then. So I have 2 of those, and I made sure I put the blue socks with this one because I wanted to bring out the baby blue and navy blue and stuff out of the camouflage pillow. So that flowed really, really well with those pair of socks. And then the last one I had, which was right on time, was an actual basketball theme one. Tablet pillow. This is actual it has actual basketball lines on it. You probably can't see it, but the black lines go all in the front, and it's it actually looks like a basketball in front of this. So I was like, right on time. Okay, right on time. So it's solid orange on the back and on the bottom, and then you have the basketball lines in the front. And then I put the other set, the Space Jam socks came with one set of the blue and then one set of this gray. So I decided that will look better because it has the gray, the orange, and the black. Well, technically the orange and the black in it. And I was like, yeah, those socks will go with that. But it basically has the same thing except a different kind of sock, or different design. So they're still Space Jam. They say Space Jam all over the socks. And I just added, you know, everything else that goes with it. And boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so that's what I have on the tablet pillows. So y'all stay tuned and we'll look on to the next one. All right, y'all, so we are at the last gift idea that I have came up with so far. For those y'all who know that I do shop at the bin store, there's a new one that's just started up not too long ago. Our bargain hunt's closed, and so some company, I can't remember the name of the company, Lord Jesus, but anyway, they started running like, you know, a little clearance store or whatever, and then they do like it's supposed to be a $1 bin, but after today, going today for the second time, I keep paying 50 cents, and I thank God for it, because I mean, listen, I picked up a lot of stuff today. Okay, I'm just saying, but it was worth it to me. You know, may not be worth it to everybody else, but it was worth it to me. But anywho, my main goal to keep going there is to try to find me some more of these clear ornaments. These are the ones that you have the two sides and you put them together. You stuff what you want inside and put them together. These are actually bigger than the ones I used last year and I sold last year. So I'm trying to find some more of the big ones. And the reason being, because I was going to make these with all accessories and stuff like that, and I changed my mind. The reason why I'm trying to find them now is because I really like how I just flow with these. So if you like me and you have an abundance of socks, because we did go a little crazy when they started coming out with all them little festive socks. Okay then. Baby, listen, I rolled them socks up in there, put a little shred in the back, and made sure that the character, whatever type of sock it was, it said it in the front. Or you seen the picture of the item, I mean the picture of the character, or whatever the theme of the sock was, it said it in the front, so you know exactly what it is. So these are called my sock ornaments. So I got this Barbie one, and this one done came open. I'm gonna have to tape them closed. But I got the black and pink one. Again, pink shred in the back. Added in the socks right on top. And I got the pink and white that says Barbie. It has a little picture of Barbie on it. So long as you turn it to where it needs to be turned, people will be able to see it. So I got 2 stitch pairs. I got a solid blue with his face hanging out. And then I got the black ones that has like the stitch head on it all the way around, and then they're kind of like purple and black are the main 2 colors in these socks, and then you add the stitches all the way around it. So I got those. I try to do 2 of each. Now I still have quite a bit of socks left over, which is the reason why I'm trying to find these, because I want to put them all in here. Okay, all of them need to go in these things, because this by far is the best thing that I could possibly think of, just to float them out. And these are going to be $5. Come for me in the comments if you want. I'm just gonna delete it. So your best bet not even waste your time. But because these ornaments are not cheap, okay? With full price, they are not cheap. I just looked up and was able to find some. So push comes to shove, if I got to buy them at regular price, then oh yes, you best believe we coming for the price, okay? And I better hope that's all I'm charging. So anyway, I got 2 Lion King, and then I had to put Miss Boop in there, Miss Betty in there too. I got 2 different kind of Betty Boops. Lord, I got this thing faced all kind of ways, but yeah, 2 different kind of Betty Boop socks. I have 3 Mickey Mouse, because I know Mickey Mouse is a true character that a lot of people still love to this day. So I got the red, blue, and black ones. I have the blue and white. And then I went on and did one of the brown ones. And then, of course, we had to bring my boy on in here. Spider-Man had to come through too. Lord, I got it upside down. Spider-Man had to come through too. And then last but not least, oh, nope, we got 2 more. swing them on out. We had to pop in the Ninja Turtles as well. This is the purple and black. This is blue and black with the green Ninja Turtles. And then last but not least, y'all know we had to do these. Can't go without them. Popped in 2 of our Nerf socks. And got the purple shred in the back. So I'm super excited how these turned out. And like I said, push come to shove, if I have to go online and order some more of these ornaments, then I'm going to try to find the most inexpensive price, so that I can keep my price point, and so I can just tie these. They're gonna have a little string on them for hanging on trees and stuff, on the Christmas tree, and then I'm going to put a little bow in the front, going across here like I did the other ornaments, and I'm putting them out there. So this is another fun little idea I thought to come up with, because y'all gotta remember, I know a lot of people like, well, everybody shop. No, everybody does not shop at Dollar Tree. Everybody does not shop where we shop at. So you have to remember that you can't be scared to put your stuff out there. You got to make it do what it do. And I sold the sock gifts with no problems last year, with the Hershey Kisses and all the little extra candies and stuff. And guess what I'm about to do? Do it again. Y'all seen the Spongebob. Y'all seen the Samoas with the slippers. I'm just going to upscale a little bit more, put them in some larger boxes to make them stand out just a little bit more. And then like these, who don't want a little sock gift? Baby, this is easy grab and goes, okay? Grab and pay and go. So I got 2 vendor events, and both of them are pretty huge, so I got to make it do what it do, okay? So like I said, I'm definitely gonna be getting online to see if I can find some more in this size and see what the price point it is, and if it's worth it. Every last one of the pair of socks that I have left in my stockpile is going in these ornaments, and we just gonna give it a shot. And I'm gonna swing and hit, okay? So anyway, that is all the gifts that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize it was so long, but I just want to make sure I run through everything that I've already worked on and that's about to get boxed up and ready to go. I'm gonna finish up these and I'm gonna move on to some more. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.